I did a marketing degree. And as part of that degree, I went over to Spain for a year to study in a university and to do a placement in a marketing agency. But it all went wrong. So I ended up falling into teaching just because I couldn't re-enroll in university for that year. Fell in love with teaching and then saw a gap in the market for a YouTube channel. Other people were doing English teaching YouTube channels, but I felt I could put a little bit of a different spin on it. And yeah, it really quickly grew. And I can't believe we've just hit 7 million subscribers. That is just crazy. And it's really, really interesting because I think that since we last spoke, that's actually where my business has grown the most, because I've started to have a different mindset towards things with your help as well. So
wow,
keen to talk about it.
We got a live testimonial here. Didn't expect that. So tell us about that mindset shift.
It was just before I was just going with the flow a little bit, and I was really, really focused on YouTube growth. But what I realized quite quickly was on YouTube, I was providing kind of edutainment, as they call it, useful videos that help a lot of people, but I didn't really have the opportunity to go any deeper. And when I produced my first course, that's when I realized, hang on a minute, this is really, really interesting. It's interesting from a business point of view, but it's also really, really lovely to go deeper with the students and to bring them from A to B. Yeah. Which is my YouTube videos have no order. I use it as a kind of fill the gap sort of a process or approach where the students identify where they're lacking and then watch the right video. Whereas with the course, you're taking them on a bit of a journey. And that's what I'm really excited about at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of imagine that YouTube can be very addictive, right? Especially in the beginning, you're growing very fast, so you just want to do more of what's working, of course. So better YouTube videos, you increase, and you're getting your AdSense revenue, maybe some sponsorships deals here and there. You don't have a website, but it doesn't really matter because you're comfortable, you can do what you're good at, and you're gaining tons of traction.
And I was very happy. I was really happy with the money I was making from YouTube on just ad revenue and sponsorships alone. It was already more than I could ever have envisioned myself making at that age. So I was very comfortable because I don't think I'm a particularly greedy person. I think so. Yeah, I didn't really feel the need to try and make more. But actually, the more money you make, the more you can do to help more people, and you can also improve your lifestyle at the same time, and you can also feel a bit more secure.
How has your life changed since you started English with Lucy? Has it changed a lot?
Well, yes, because I was a student when I started it. So, but it's funny because I just feel like a completely different person. I was so young back then. I was 21 when I started the channel. I was at university in London. I'd say that probably most 27-year-olds feel very different to how they were when they were 21. But yeah, my life has changed massively. I mean, I'm married now. Got married since I last spoke to you. Have a house, have a dog. It's all good.
We've enjoyed you on your honeymoon.
Yes. Is that a bit sad? We postponed the wedding a couple of times because of COVID. And then we had this opportunity to go on one of your masterminds, and so we kind of planned our honeymoon around the mastermind.
Yeah, we'll never forget that. That was quite an honor to be part of that. Lucy, tell us a bit more about, because you said you spotted a gap in the marketplace. What exactly was that gap? And I guess what everybody wants to know, and maybe you covered it in the first interview I did with you, how do you manage to grow the channel so fast at the beginning? Because in just a few years, you already had millions of subscribers.